Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D Dunn here. I am the average gaming dad. Napping down in his chair next to me is baby D Dunn. So he is just chilling, and I figured while he was napping, I'd hop on here and post a quick gameplay, quick commentary with a very interesting build that I had for the ABR. So, first of all, happy Season 5 Reloaded Day. Also, happy start of NFL Day. It is Thursday, the 4th, and it is opening day of the NFL season. I'm very excited. I'm also very excited for my fantasy team. I feel pretty confident. I started in Saquon, so we'll see how that goes. But I digress. Back to Call of Duty and the build at hand that I think does make this gameplay very interesting. One, it's a 20 plus, and I don't remember if I get the win or not, but it's a 20 kill game, and I put a sniper rifle, an actual sniper scope on the ABR. Now, a lot of people like to run this thing with the dual zoom. That's a 3x and then also a 7x. But for the most part, they only operate in the 3x mode. This is just a straight 7 times zoom, the exact same zoom that you would use on like your Car 98 or low zoom sniper, maybe with your HDR. There is no dual zoom, and I really like it. I really do. I actually played for a few hours with it, which is the majority of my time, since obviously with the newborn, I don't get to play as much as I used to. But in my limited experience, I would say maybe 6 hours total over the last few days, it actually does work. It would probably work even better if you were a less aggressive player. I tend to play more aggressive than average. And so I have to it does limit me in a bit, but there are many instances in which I feel like if I was using a strict red dot or maybe a lower zoom optic, I wouldn't have as much clarity. And even though, obviously there is some recoil on the gun, it seems it's mostly visual. The bullets just go straight since it's a 3-round burst and it resets in between each burst. So it does shoot very accurately, even though there may seem to be a little bit of bounce to it. But yeah, it works. It may also be difficult if you play on a low sensitivity, because if the player is strafing, moving around a little bit, if you're not running a higher sensitivity, it will be harder to track that person, similar to trying to snipe with a low zoom. I have transitioned to a higher sensitivity as of late, so I figured why not try it? And lo and behold, actually, this is the very first game that I used with it. If I remember correctly, this was the very first game I dropped 20 plus. And now that I think about it, I don't think I got the win, but it's still a great game. It's a very interesting concept to throw a sniper rifle on an AR and actually have it work very effectively. To me, a kill like what I just got right there, the guy in the window, it was so much easier to see him with the high zoom optic as opposed to a red dot or a 3x. And it's situations like that where this optic really excels. If you truly use it for a long range AR, for a support role, I think you should give the 7x a go. I think it's really good. We had the Season 5 Reloaded update today, and with that came a nerf to the ABR. All it did is that in its max damage range, you cannot 2 burst to the chest. You can still 2 burst with some headshots in there. But that's not where you're using the burst AR. You're using it at medium to long range. So essentially, it does not affect the gun at all. It still feels and shoots really good. It is my primary AR right now, so I highly recommend you use it. And I also highly recommend that you at least try the 7 times optic. If you want to run dual zoom, you're more than welcome to. But I just went with the straight 7x option. I liked it. I think you guys might like it too. Give it a shot. If you do, let me know what you guys think of that in the comments section. As far as live streaming and stuff, I still want to go back and pick up and finish off my White Sox rebuild on MLB The Show. I thought about picking up Madden, the newest Madden, but everything I see, it seems to be absolute dog shit. And I was really let down last year when I bought it for the first time in a few years. So probably not going back to Madden. But if you're new to this channel, you like Warzone, you like some baseball, maybe some other games mixed in here or there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this content, you might consider subscribing. If you enjoyed this video and maybe, a new class setup to try, then consider leaving a like. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Enemy in fire. That was close. Switching mags.
Enemy UAV is online.
Tossing impact. Enemy spring mine. Reloading. Popping smoke. Loading new mag. Requesting recon above.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Waypoint marked.
We've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Back at it. Setting waypoint.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
You've got gas moving in. There's an airstrike available.
Switching mags. Taking fire. Back at it. Back at it. Waypoint marked. Move. Get a UAV on grid.
Precision airstrike standing by.
Setting waypoint.
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV
Target
returning
marked.
to
Send
tank.
it. Loading new mag.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
No hit. No gas.
Head for indicated location.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
Setting waypoint. I'm hurt bad. Reload. That was close.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Spring mine. Impact going out. Enemy spring mine. Eyes on enemy mine. Deploying smoke.
Standing by.
Get a UAV on grid.
UAV available for tasking.
Waypoint marked. Move. 15 down already. Requesting recon above. Switching mags.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Loading new mag.
Get to the safe zone. Hostile UAV in the area. Gas is moving. Safe zone located. The Gulag's locked down. Area's clear. Loadout drop headed your way.
Tossing impact grenade. Switching mags.
UAV standing by.
TACOM, I need eyes
UAV
overhead.
available for tasking.
Gas is closing in.
Under fire. Spring mine.
Diffusion timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Loading new mag.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking
Enemy
them
spring
down.
mine. Eyes on enemy mine. Requesting recon above.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Spring mine.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight perfect.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Enemy grenade.
Gas is inbound. Four remaining. Stay sharp.
That was close. Reloading. Smoke out. I'll drive.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Switching mag.
Top 3. Don't let up now. You've got gas moving in.
Under fire. Loading new mag.
Less than 5 are still standing. Next time we'll take that victory.